for validation and user interaction, that we will see in this topic, advanced JavaScript. Okay, so what do you mean by JavaScript? There is a variety of scripting languages used to develop the dynamic websites. Okay, we use the HTML to develop the static web pages, simple web pages. By using HTML, you can insert the videos, audios, images, okay, and we can design the web pages. But HTML has certain disadvantages. What are the disadvantages of the HTML? We cannot insert data and time, means it is not interact with the data and time. Okay, users events are not handled, validations not given by HTML. Okay, HTML is just for developing the simple web pages, static web pages. So to overcome that, we need a special scripting language. That special scripting language is JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript, it was initially created to make web pages alive, means it is a more attractive, you can insert the animation. Okay, these are the some kind of features of the advanced JavaScript. So we will see what are the features of JavaScript. So in JavaScript, there is no need of special software. Okay, JavaScript is object oriented language. Okay, and it supports the event based programming facility. Event based means what? For example, there is a validation, and when user fills the data, when click of the submit button, okay, something is going to happen, means it check the whether all the fields are filled or not. Some fields is empty, then immediately give the error. So what is that? It is an event handle. So when I click on that submit button, so click is my event. So event means what? Some action is going to perform, that is called as event. Okay, so JavaScript is object oriented scripting language, and it supports the event programming facility, event based programming facility. Next, JavaScript helps the browser to perform input validation without wasting user time by web server access. It can handle data and time effectively. Next, most of the JavaScript control statement syntax is same as syntax of control statement in other programming language. So these are the some features of JavaScript. Two more features are added. It is a case sensitive, and it is called universal scripting language because it is executed on all web browsers, supported by all web browsers. So these are some features of JavaScript. Then we will see what are the types of scripting languages. So what are the types of scripting languages? There are two types: client-side scripting and server-side scripting. Client-side scripting means what? It is the script is available on the client computer and that runs on the client. For example, JavaScript, CSS, VBScript. Server-side scripting means what? The script is on your web server, and to execute the script, it must be activated by client. So then it is executed on the web server. For example, PHP, Python, Ruby on Rails. These are some example of server-side scripting language. Okay, so these are the features and the types of scripting languages and the somewhat introduction of the JavaScript. Then we will see, very important, how to write the JavaScript program. Okay, where to type the JavaScript program, how to run the JavaScript program, what is the syntax of the JavaScript. This all things we will see in this lecture. Okay, so first of all, when you start with JavaScript program, you will need the script tag. Okay, what is the name? Is script tag. There are three attributes of the script tag: language, type, and src. These are the three attributes of script tag. Script tag has closing tags, which is how to close the script tag, slash and script. In this way you can close your script tag. Meant it is a pair tag. Pair tag means what? Start and end tag. Okay, like br tag has no pair tag, img tag has no pair tag. So here script tag has the pair tag. So script tag is used to insert the JavaScript in HTML. Okay, there are three attributes: language, type, and src. Language means what? The language value is JavaScript, means you have to write script language is equal to JavaScript. Next, type. The type is denotes to your web browser that it is text JavaScript code or text is JavaScript code. That is a text like JavaScript. src means, for example, if you want to insert some external source file, you can use the src. So these are the three attributes of your script tag. Okay, this is the somewhat introduction of script tag and the attributes. Now we will see how to write the program. Okay, and what is a comment in JavaScript, and how to write HTML, how to save the file. This whole things we will see. So first of all, we will open the notepad. Okay. After opening the notepad file, the first line of HTML5, what is the first line of HTML5? The exclamatory mark doc type HTML. Okay. This is the first line. So just type this code doc type HTML. That's it. Okay. Now what is next? The next is use your HTML tag. Then you can use head title. Okay. After that, body tag. Then script tag. Script, give space. Language is equal to, give double quotes. Small letters. No need to use capital letter. JavaScript is very case sensitive. Okay. JavaScript. In this way, you can write script language is equal to JavaScript. This is shown the language used for this script is JavaScript. Okay. So what is the syntax? Use script tag, then use language is equal to JavaScript. And how to close script tag? We have to use /script. Okay. Now why this space is given? This space is given to write the program. Okay. We have to write the program here in this space. The contents, use HTML tag. HTML tag is close at the end. Body tag, here the body tag close, and the script tag is closed here. In between script, we have to use the program. Okay. Now, how to declare the variable in JavaScript? Okay. Variable means what? It is the stores in memory location. Some value are going to store in memory location. That is called as a variable. So how to write the variable? Use var. Okay. Variables are declared in JavaScript by var keyword. This is called as a keyword. What do you mean by keyword? Keyword means whose definition is already known to the compiler. That is called as a keyword. Means उसका definition वो compiler को पता होता है कि क्या होता है. That is a keyword. For example, var. So var is my keyword. Script. Script is a keyword. Okay. So these are some keyword. Var, for, if. These are the keyword. And keywords cannot be used as a variable name. Okay. So how to declare the variable? There are certain rules while declaring the variable. Okay. What are the rules? The rule 1 is it must be start with alphabets. And rest can be a combination of number. That is the first rule. Means if I use A1, it is valid. But if I use 1E, it is invalid. Because the variable must start with alphabets. Okay. So I have used the variable A. And while all variables end, at the end, you have to put the semicolon. This is called as a semicolon. Okay. And this is called as a colon. What we have to use? We have to use semicolon like this. If I want the multiple declaration. So for example, A1, A2, A3. This is called as a multiple declaration. And this multiple declaration are separated by comma. Got it? At the end, give the semicolon once you have finished all the variable declaration. In this way, you can declare your variable. Now, how to assign value to the variable? The A1 is equal to, for example, 10. So the 10 value is assigned to variable A1. Now only A1 is full in a memory which has a value 10. Okay. And A2 is empty, A3 is empty. I have not assigned any value to A2 and A3. Just I have assigned the value A1 and A1 is 10. Means the assigning is always from your right to left. Okay. आपके right side में क्या है? 10 and left side A1. So 10 is assigned to A1. It is not like this. 10 is equal to A1. This is wrong. What you have to write? A1 is equal to 10. In this way you can assign, which is very simple to assign the value. The 10 is assigned. Okay. Now A2 and A3, I doesn't assign any value to A2 and A3. So how to check what A1 contains, A2 contains, and A3 contain? Okay. Now whenever I want to display something on my document, okay, there is one line. What is that line name? Document dot write. Okay. So how to use document dot write? It is like this: document dot write in bracket. For example, I have in double quotes written A1 value is double quotes complete. So whatever I will give in double quotes, that value display as it is. That sentence display as it is. Okay. And I want to combine the value of A1 in memory location. So how to join the plus? Plus means what? The plus can use in two ways: for addition and for joining. For joining of two string. In JavaScript, the plus is used first for addition, another for join one string to another string. So here plus is used. Okay. Now plus I have given my variable name A1. Okay. And again this bracket is complete, put semicolon. Now what will happen? What is the output of this program? The output is first declaration of variable. Okay. After that, assign 10 value to A1, A2 is 0 and A3 is nothing. Means A2 and A3 doesn't assign any value in the memory location. Only A1 is assigned. Document dot write. What do you mean by document dot write? What I have to write on my document output. So what is the value on the document output? What is the sentence in document output? E1 value is. And plus this E1. So what is the difference between this string and this string? There is a big difference. Whatever I will use in double quote, that is display as it is. Plus A1. A1 is what? A1 is used here. And A1 is 10. Okay. And A2 and A3. Okay. I have not given. Now see the output and how to run. Click on file. Click on save. Okay. On desktop only I am saving my file. So right here, for example, example1 ex1.html. Click on save. Let's check the file ex1. Where it is ex1? Wait. Here. Okay. Double click. Now whenever you will run this allow block contain, click on yes. Okay. Now it's showing the error in body tag. Let's check the error in body tag. Here there is a space. Okay. Again file. Again save. Now check the output here. Click on refresh. Yes. You can see the output here. E1 value is 10. Means E1 value is 10 means what? It is showing the E1 value is whatever we have given double quotes, and E1, the value of E1 is 10. Now, if I change the variable, how to open with Notepad? Right click on this file, open with Notepad. Okay. Here, if I used double quotes, what will happen if I use double quotes? This string is joined, E1 value is E1. Let's check कैसे आउटपुट आ रहा है आपका. ठीक है. A1 value is A1. But what we want actually, we want the value for A1. So remove this double quotes. File, save, go to particular browser, click on refresh. A1 value is 10. Now if I remove this 1, means आपका एरर कैसे आता है देखो. आपने क्या किया है, वेरिएबल A1 करके डिक्लेयर किया यहाँ पर, और A1 इज इक्वल टू 10 डिक्लेयर किया है, और यहाँ पर यूज जब किया वेरिएबल को A. So A is unknown here. Okay, what is the output? See here, No output. Why? Because A, it doesn't assign. Okay. Again put A1, file, save, refresh. See here, A1 value is 10. Got it? So in this way you can assign. If I remove this A1 and write A2, what will happen? File, save. What is the output? A1 value is undefined. Okay, A1 value is undefined. A1 value is, ये जो word है यहाँ पर as it is display हुआ है, A1 value is. ठीक है. After is there is a word undefined. Undefined is for what? Undefined is for this A2 because A2 की कुछ भी यहाँ पर वैल्यू नहीं है. ठीक है. Now if I use A2 is equal to 50 semicolon. Now what will happen? Check the output. File, save. See here, A1 value is 50. मीन्स यहाँ पर आपको क्या चेंज करना है? A1 की जगह यहाँ पर A2 लिखना है क्योंकि एक्चुअल वो A2 की वैल्यू है. फाइल, सेव. Okay, so this is the declaration of variable and use that variable. This is called as a declaration. This is the assigning and this is use of the variable. Okay, variables are declared by var keyword. Assigning is like this, and document.write, it displays something on the browser, display the output on the browser, and whatever write in double quotes the sentence you want, and to join the string use plus like this, and after end of your statement put the semicolon. Okay, it is like this. If you miss the semicolon, the error will occur. Okay, to avoid that error, check your set statement and after each statement put the semicolon. Okay, there is some exception that we don't have to use the semicolon. We will see in next lectures. Okay, what are the if statement, switch statement. Okay, so for now just remember the var keyword is used to declare variable. Multiple declaration, put comma and at the end give the semicolon. Then this is, in this way you can assign your variables and here the use of that variable. And script tag is used to insert the JavaScript. And language is attribute used along with the script tag to use the JavaScript statement. JavaScript is written in double quotes, everything in small letters. This is the small syntax of your HTML and JavaScript program. Okay, now we will see here that if I don't want to assign the value, how to accept from user. Okay, how to accept the value from user. Now here I'm removing this. Okay, how to accept the value from user. Let's check in program. Everybody will observe the program. See here, var, for example, name. Name is my variable. Semicolon. Name is equal to. Now I want to assign the value of some username to this name variable. So what is a way to accept the value from user? You have to use prompt. Okay, prompt, double quotes, enter your name, put semicolon. Got it? Now name is equal to prompt, enter your name, document dot write welcome. My program is to write welcome along with the username, welcome plus the name. Okay, in this way you can write. File, save. See here, after run the program, how to run the program I will show you once. double click on the file, allow block contain. See here, it is called as a prompt box. This is a prompt box. Okay, prompt box, and here enter your name. Why this enter your name? Because in prompt box I have written enter your name. Okay, then enter your name. There is two button in prompt box, OK and cancel. If I click on OK, whatever the value insert in this text box, this is called as a text box. This is a prompt box that is going to accept. And if I click on cancel, it is not assign any value to that particular variable. It will not accept. Okay, so what is that? That is the prompt box. So enter your name. It is undefined. Undefined, remove that undefined and write your name. For example, the name is ABC. Click on OK. What will happen? Welcome ABC. Why this output? Because document.write welcome डबल कोट्स में था आपका, जो भी डबल कोट्स में वो डिस्प्ले होता है, प्लस नेम. नेम इज अ वेरिएबल हियर and name is equal to what? Prompt, enter your name. Okay, now while accepting the string from user, just use the prompt, and while accepting the number from user, JavaScript must use parse int like this. I will show you program how to write parse int. Before that, whenever you are using string or whenever you are accepting the string from user, no need to use parse int. Okay, while accepting the text from user, no need to use parse int. And to accept the number from user, must JavaScript statement must use parse int. Okay, because it is parsing the string into the integer. It is already a string, no need to convert. Okay, so in this way you can write your simple program. Okay, once again we will see the output of this program. Save the program. You can open in any browser. This is called as a prompt box. Enter your name. I'm entering something here and click on OK. See here, welcome and that name. If I not enter anything here and click on cancel, okay, welcome null. Null means it doesn't contain anything. Welcome null. This is a null value. Okay, in this way you can write your